Hey everyone, Brian here, Castle Hives, Northeast Ohio Beekeeping. In the apiary, I got a lot of work to do, so this video here that you're going to see is going to take place over several weeks. Okay, so what we're going to do in this video here is I have it's a Varroa Easy Check. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some mite washes on main castle, on Fireball, and on my horizontal hive just to check the mite load before I go through with the vape gun and do the treatments. Now what I plan on doing is treatments every 4 days, okay, on all of the hives. But these ones here, since they're larger, I just want to check the mite load where they're at. Varroa mites, it's very key to manage Varroa within your apiary. I know especially, last year I didn't treat like I should, and I lost all my colonies. I'm not making that mistake moving in the future. I learned a lesson, and I have a plan, and well, we're gonna see if that plan works. So let's get into main castle, and what we need to do for this wash is I'm gonna take out some brood frames. That's where the Varroa mainly are located, on that brood. And I'm gonna shake the frames out, take a cup of the bees, put them in here with some alcohol and just shake them. And yes, there will be roughly about 300 or so bees that end up, you're basically, you know, sacrificing them for the hive. But then as the Varroa sink down through, I can count the Varroa of how many are in each hive. I plan on doing that, like I said, to those 3. And then after I'm done with all the treatments, I'm gonna do another mite wash just to see, you know, where I'm at. If the treatment helped, you know, if my Varroa count is higher, if it's lower, I'll just see where I'm at. I plan on doing 6 treatments, so every 4 days. So we'll see. Hopefully this helps out. I'm super curious. So let's get into the main castle first. All right, everybody. So the mite wash for main castle, what I'm gonna do is shake the girls down into this bucket and get a scoop out and put them into my that Varroa Easy Check. Now I need to check for brood frames, and I have some brood frames here, but it also, very key right here, you do not want to get your queen in this because the bees die. So let's get a frame here, and roughly about 1 cup of bees. So I'm gonna put this right here just for now. And what I'm gonna do here is pour in some alcohol. Okay, everybody, so spinning this around, the Varroa are real tiny, and I did find a couple. 1, 2. I'm gonna dump this out and I'll see for a count, but I did find a couple. Not a lot, but I did find a couple. So, and they are super, super tiny. There's one there. It only looks like there's a couple, so that's good. So let's move on to Fireball, and then we'll go through all the results from this Varroa Easy Check in a second. Okay, so I got my Varroa Easy Check here. Gonna get my cup of bees. In they go. All right. You girls here have lived another day. Let's see what reading we get here. All right, let's see here. Give it a good spin. Wow. Three. So 3 mites also in Fireball. So not too bad, not too bad. Now what I'm gonna do also, the amount of bees that I have in here, I'm gonna count them. That way I get a percentage also. So 3 mites is not bad, I'll take that. So let's get on to the horizontal hive. All right, everybody. We're gonna get into the brood end of the horizontal hive just to check on, wow. Man alive, look at that. Just to do a mite count down here as well. Hey y'all. The bees got me. They got up into my jacket and got me pretty good. 3 mites also here, also on the horizontal. So let's start with some treatments, and then we'll check the mite count after and see where we're at. So curious to see where we go after this oxalic acid. So more to come. All right, everybody. So you saw main castle had 3 Varroa, Fireball 3. My horizontal, my mite wash was 8. So they need treated. I have my vape gun, okay? Oxalic acid, all right? Also, what is very important with this is that you have proper respirator, okay? You gotta have one with these organic, it's organic acids, okay? I do not have my eye goggles. I should have eye goggles as well. So let me get all of this on. I have 3 cups already measured out, and let's get in here and let's start treating some of these hives. So this will be round 1 of a 6-cycle treatment. So let's get this going. Hey everybody, so we finished up with all of the oxalic acid treatments. The very first treatment was August 2nd. We treated them then every 4 days for 6 total treatments. Now, I did a mite wash prior. We found 3 mites in this hive, 3 mites in this hive, 8 mites in the horizontal. I'm going to do an alcohol wash today. We have our Varroa Easy check. We've got the isopropyl alcohol. So let's get into main castle here. See what we find as far as a mite wash, that alcohol wash. I'm just super curious, you know, how these treatments, you know, were they effective? Did the mite count go up? Did the mite count go down? So super curious. So let's open up this hive here, and hopefully we're going to find the queen. That way we can isolate her, because again, when you do these washes, you do not want your queen, you know, I shake it in that bucket. If my queen's in that bucket and I scoop her up, the 300 bees that are in this cup here, they die. So again, you know, I cannot stress that enough. Find your queen. That way you are not killing your queen this late in the year. So let's get main Castle Hive opened up. Okay, so I have the hive opened up. I'm going to work from this edge in. Now I want to get into the brood just because the Varroa Mite will stay around your brood. So that's what I want to get. Okay, so I've got my bees. Well, let's see what we get. Okay, we're moving on to the next. Well, let's see what we got from Buckingham. Okay, everybody. So, very discouraging. Main Castle Hive has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it started 3 1 month ago, now there's 9. Buckingham has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23. So, and I've been treating. So, I'll show you a close-up of the mite. So if you look on that right there, are the mites that I've dumped out. I'm not going to do a mite wash on the horizontal. I just, from what I've seen here, I need to continue with my treatment. So, you know, I did a treatment every 4 days for 6 total treatments, and my mite count went up. So what that tells me is I need to continue treating. I'm probably, you know, because we're going to be getting into a flow, so I'm going to need to hit these, you know, hives with a treatment that is suitable for when honey supers are on. So there are treatments out there, you know, I'm going to have to update on that, but that's where we're at as far as the mite wash and the oxalic acid treatments. You know, we got to beat these mites. As beekeepers, you know, that's something that we need to all come together and take care of this problem right here. Hopefully in the next few years, there's some breakthroughs as far as treatment. But, you know, I got to keep plugging along, but this is what got me last year, and I'm not going to let it get me this year. So, but hopefully you all enjoyed this video. It took place over a couple weeks. You know, I did my Oxalic Acid Vaporization, mite washes before and after, and this is where I'm at. So, you know, I might end up going back to a treatment that I've used before, and that's formic acid. They're pads that you put in the hives. You know, I probably will end up going to something like that. I don't know, I did Apivar in May, and now, you know, August, I'm hitting them with oxalic acid. You know, so that's where I'm at Castle Hives. So, but you all, if you like the video, just some information on Varroa mites and oxalic acid treatments, hit that like. If you want to also subscribe, that helps out the channel. And until the next time, everybody, I'll see y'all.